This video is for 27th June 2022. Let's start with this video. Let's look at Nifty straight away. Nifty has closed at 15,700, nearly 15,700, that is 15,699.25. You can see here in the graph that I have drawn something like this. You can see my cursor. This is between 4th June 2021 to 2nd August 2021, Nifty was hovering in between these two lines, that is 15,516 and 15,894. This is a range which is very important. Only if this range gets broken on the top side will the Nifty move. So even if tomorrow, if that is on 27th, if the market opens high, I think there is a chance that the Nifty will give up all its gains. So unless Nifty goes above 15,900, there is no chance of Nifty really picking up steam. And to get a reversal, it has to move above this level, that is 16,097. Only then there will be a reversal. Otherwise, as I said in the earlier video also, the target remains 14,450. Let's go to Sensex. Sensex is the same story again. So corresponding, you can see this. I will show you the corresponding range. The corresponding range for Sensex is 51,725 and 53,323, and the corresponding level is 48,127. That seems to be the bottom of Sensex. Okay, now let's go to Nifty Bank. Bank Nifty has given a breakdown on 10th June, and then the target was pretty simple, 33,022. That's where it has been hovering around. One support of the 32,159. It has taken support at 32,300 or so and come up. But again, let's go back to the same argument. The Bank Nifty has to close about 33,760, and this gap 34,312, this is a very crucial gap. Unless this gap is filled, there is no hope for Nifty Bank also to go up. It has to cross 34,640 to reverse this trend. Otherwise the trend will not reverse. I think the bottom of Bank Nifty is around 31,670. So you can take it at 31,600. Now let's friends, please share and like this video. Please share it with your friends who are interested in stock markets, who are interested in learning about stock markets and trying to trade in the stock markets. It is always better to take some help from professionals rather than trying to trade on their own. And remember that whenever you trade, look for the levels. Unless the levels are reached or breached, don't get into a trade. We are starting with Asian Paints. Asian Paints has shown a nice rounding bottom, and there is a good hammer here. You can see this, but the problem with this is unless Asian Paints crosses 2865, there is no reversal in the Britannia. The target was somewhere here, 3170. It has not touched that target. It has reversed from there, but again a rounded bottom can be seen here. But the breakout will only happen at 3595 As of now, it is a no trade thing. Cipla, it's not in a trading zone at all. It has taken support at 902 and then come up, but the breakout will only happen at 991. Eicher Motors has given a breakout. It had given a breakout long back. It had given a breakout on 16th May only. The final target was 2874. It has reached that final target. Now, if you are still holding Eicher Motors, please trail your stop losses. There's a chance that the stock will still keep going up. Nestle did not break down. It has tried to break down right from 8th June onwards, and from there it has started going up. Now this run should continue. If it continues, it should continue first to 18,150, and then if it doesn't stop there, then it will stop at 18,690. Grasim Grasim has been falling very badly, but now there seems to be some kind of accumulation happening here. I think if we go a little backwards, the same level you can see here. This was the target for Grasim, 1323. It is near that target. I think now Grasim has bottomed out. Time to start accumulating. The breakout will come at 1431, and once it breaks out, then there is no stopping it up to 1800 rupees. HDFC, the breakout may happen in 2 days time. 2218 is the 2214 is the breakout. Once it breaks out of 2214, then the target is 2370. Hero MotoCorp has given a breakout on 24th June only. The first target is going to be 2782. Final target is going to be 2800. Only if it crosses 2800, then there will be a big spurt in the stock. Hindalco is completely beaten down. I had said that the target for Hindalco was this level of 322. It has touched that 322. If it does not consolidate here and start moving up, then the next target will be very bad. That will be 233. But I don't think it will go to 233. 275 seems to be the rock bottom of Hindalco, and that is if the market really corrects. Otherwise, this seems to be the bottom. Time to accumulate Hindalco. Hindustan Unilever has given a breakout on 24th June. First target is already hit. That was 2306. Next target is 2352. ITC, as I've always said, ITC is a favorite stock of mine. It is going to go up. It's a long-term bet, and I don't see anything wrong with ITC. Only thing is you have to revise the stop loss to 255. L&T doesn't seem to have still recovered from whatever has happened. It has of course hit the target of 1498 and gone a little further down also. It went all the way up to 1456. Time to wait and watch. I think there may be a reversal in L&T. Mahindra & Mahindra has again broken out. It gave a breakout long back, so you can trail your stop losses. The stop loss is 958. Reliance target is 2417. Final target is 2400. So still 100 points there in Reliance. I think if you are, you can buy put options or you can go short on Reliance. Sri Cement seems to have slowly, it seems to have slowly turned around, but it is still not turning around. So I think Sri Cement is somewhere near its bottom. Time to start buying Sri Cements. Tata Consumer, the target is 688. Still not reached the target. Probably, it has moved back from 698. So if you give it benefit of doubt, I think it's time to start accumulating. But breakout will only happen after 773. Tata Motors, lot of good news is coming. The target was 371. It came up to 376 and has reversed. The breakout will happen at 429. If it breaks 429, it will go to 443. Until it breaks 429, there may be a sideways move, or there may be a slow move towards 300 and slow move towards 429. Tata Steel, my target was very conservative that way. I had only said that it will come to 1024, and then probably it will come to 800. And now then I had said 950. In fact, if I remember rightly, but now I think the next target is 804. I think the bottom must be 780 or something like that. Wipro, the target was 410, which is already reached. I think it's time to start accumulating Wipro. Apollo Hospital did not break out at 4000 earlier. It did not break out on 31st May. It is now again attempting. So if it breaks out 4005, then it will have very good targets. I think 4435 seems to be a very reachable kind of a target for Apollo Hospitals. Dr. Reddy's, it has given a breakout. It gave a breakout long back. In fact, it gave a breakout on 20th May, and you can trail to cost. 4137 was the breakout. So if you're holding it, you can trail it to cost. Target of course was 4424, which is already reached, but you can still trail it to your cost. Titan, earlier last video I had said that Titan has lost hope. I think from then Titan has showed a smart recovery, but if you look at the targets that I had given, my target was somewhere around 1895 was one target, and then 1771 was the other target. So from 1895 only it has started moving up, but the real breakout will come only if it goes about 2165. Otherwise it will be sideways. SBI targets have already been reached. 446 was a target. It came down all the way to 430. Now I think it's going to be sideways, and a real breakout will come only after 471. Otherwise it is going to remain sideways. BPCL, which has really been a very bad stock in the last 1 year, right from last January, but it has hit a rock bottom of 293. I think it's time to accumulate BPCL. Kotak Bank, as I had said earlier, this was in the earlier video also. I had said the target is 1728, which is already reached. From there it went down. 1670 seemed to be the bottom, and from there you can see that there is a little bit of accumulation happening. Even if you look at the long term uh, line that I had drawn, it has breached that resistance and gone up, but there will be a huge resistance at 1750, and after 1750 next resistance will be 1795. If it crosses 1795, then you can consider that the stock has reversed. UPL target is already reached. I had said 633. It went all the way down to 607. I think it is reached now. Time for a quick reversal, and the breakout will happen at 700. If it breaks out at 700, then ultimate target is 850. Infosys seems to have just reversed from its lowest in a while now. It had gone up to 13,600, sorry, 1360 or something. This is the place where it has started reversing. I think time to accumulate, and it will start blasting off only after 1500. Bajaj Finance, my target is again reached in Bajaj Finance also. Bajaj Finance, one of the targets which I had mentioned was somewhere here 5023. It did not come all the way up to 5023. It came only up to 5267, this target. You can see this line here, and from there it has started moving sideways. It will only break out at 5973. Until then it will be sideways. Sun Pharma target is reached. 813 was the target. It is reached now. Wait until it gives you a buy signal. JSW Steel, again target was 580. It has come below 580. It came to a long term support of around 5. It has come to 519 and reversed, but there is no support. There was no support at 519, 520. It may be it's possible that it will keep on moving sideways now, and so it is just wait and watch for JSW Steel. HDFC Bank may break out tomorrow. 1373, 1371 seems to be the breakout. If it breaks out tomorrow, then next week only you will find it going to 1400. So it's a very short rally of 30 rupees. TCS seems to be on the verge of breakout. If it closes above 3328, I think then it's a confirmed breakout, and if it closes above 3328, then target is 3460 and all the way up to 3720. So if you are planning for trading, it is a good trade to buy TCS and sell at around 3460, and if you want to take delivery and hold, then you can hold it up to 3750. ICICI Bank has seemed to have gone to the target of 684 and come back. Now let's wait for ICICI Bank to fill up this gap between 717 and 702. So we are 4 rupees away from that gap to be filled. If the gap is filled and then goes ahead, then it will breach this 733. If 733 is breached, then a short rally of another 12 rupees will happen. So 742 seems to be the target. Power grid target was first target was 216, which came on 16th June only. Next target seems to be somewhere around yes, 208. That's where it is right now. You can see it here. This is the target, and if it breaches that also, the next target is 195. Maruti had given a breakout long back. In fact, it had given a breakout on 27th May only for a very short target. But now it has given a good breakout, and now I think the target is 8,868. IndusInd Bank seems to have just reversed for a couple of days. Now let's look at what has happened to IndusInd Bank. Let's go a little behind and see. IndusInd Bank seems to have hit a bottom of 760, something like 763. I think it's time to accumulate IndusInd Bank. It will start moving up, but nevertheless, there is no chance that it'll start not moving up, in the sense it will go, it will be sideways. But yeah, I think sideways seems to be the right thing to happen to IndusInd Bank. But if it breaches this 761 or 762 kind of thing, then the next target is 700 rupees. So be a little bit cautious on this. Axis Bank, you need to be cautious because it has broken all supports. It has come all the way to this 624 levels. Be a little bit cautious, it may be sideways. HCL Tech, I've been always saying that it has kept on falling. The ultimate target for HCL Tech was 917. It has reversed from 945. So let's hope that this reversal really materializes. Be a little bit cautious until it crosses this 1006. If it crosses 1000, then I think it is time to start accumulating. ONGC had given a breakdown on 16th June only, and from then the target was one target was 137, which is already reached. Next target was 131, that is already reached. I think one more target is there, that is around 120 rupees, and that is where ONGC is leading to. NTPC has reached its target, I think, of the target was actually 131, but it came all the way up to 134. Still 3-4 rupees to go to find the bottom. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Coal India target is 168. It's still it has given a breakdown on 16th June, and then the target is 168. So let's wait for 168 to come. Bharti Airtel, there is a sudden spike, but even if you look at the spike, I think I'll have to draw a trend line and see what it seems like. You can see here, this is the trend line. Unless this line is crossed, there is no hope for Bharti Airtel. Maybe it may touch it is touches this, it may start coming down from here also. So keep your fingers crossed. I don't recommend anything in this. Tech Mahindra is a stock which has played havoc with all predictions. Every time it has some a pullback was predicted, it has not worked. But whenever a breakdown was predicted, it has worked fantastically. You can see here the prediction of breakdown was on 12th April. From 12th April it has been falling. Ultimate target was 944. It has reached that 944. Now let's hope that it consolidates here. I don't find it going up now. I think it is going to move sideways. Divi's Lab has slowly rounded off. So if it crosses 3795, then there is a possibility of uh, a breakout. Otherwise, we'll have to wait. Adani Ports, the target is already reached. This was the target, that was what, 680. Let's wait. HDFC Life, it gave a breakdown on 17th June, but later on it has been moving sideways. It will keep moving sideways. I think there's a lot of accumulation happening very slowly. SBI Life has given a breakdown on 22nd June. From there again, the target was very small, that was 1061, which is already reached. So it's going to be again sideways. I think life insurance is going to be a sideways business for a long time now. Ultratech Cement gave a breakdown on 5th May only. From there, the first target was 5898, which has already reached. Then next target was 5629, that also was reached. If we go look at a long term support of for Ultratech Cement, I think 5203 was one support. From there, which it has started going up, but there is going to be resistance to this. There is going to be a resistance at 5605. So I don't think it will really reverse from this. It's going to be sideways only. Bajaj Auto gave a, actually Bajaj Auto had given a breakout on 31st May only. From there it came all the way to the stop loss level of 3597. It flirted with the stop loss and then it has gone up. Target, of course, now I think 3911 is one. It will touch at least once more, because it has touched that way once, twice, thrice, 4 times it has touched after it gave a breakout. I think one more time 3900 it will touch. Last one, Bajaj Finserv seems to have kept its word. 11,342 is where it has touched. I think it should go to 11,134 and finally around 10,498 and probably to 9,900. Until then, I don't see any hope for Bajaj Finserv. Friends, I have been making these videos trying to help people understand technical analysis. I hope it has been interesting enough. I know there is a small problem with the audio. I will try to check it out and correct it in the next 2 videos. Until then, happy investing. Please like, please share this video with your friends and also click on the notification button so that you will get notification on whenever I post new videos. Thank you very much.